You're listening to the Golden Weekend.
KFRC, San Francisco.
AM and FM. It's midnight in the city with Shana.
KFRC, Golden Weekend.
Well, now, this is what I like to see. Some heavy rock and rollers from Concord in the city requesting Joe Walsh from 1973 and Rocky Mountain Way. Well, now it's time for the old-fashioned spring cleaning.
The original 610 Battle of the Hits. The champion.
KFRC.
Well, I know it's a weird hour of the morning. People are feeling weird. We've got The Exorcist, the current champ. The original 610 Battle of the Hits all weekend.
The comfort zone.
610 weekend weather. They say officially the rain will begin this afternoon, but it is already raining down in Woodside and in the city a little bit. It's going to go on all through tomorrow, and the highs today up in the 50s. In Oakland, 52. Sacramento, 53. In the city, 51 degrees.
The original 610 Battle of the Hits. The challenger.
KFRC.
We've got the Backstabbers by the OJs challenging Mike Oldfield and Tubular Bells. Now what I want you to do is get on the phones and call. This is your night, man. You choose what you want to win. Battle of the Hits. You call from Moraga, 933-2121 down in San Carlos and Atherton, Menlo Park. Your toll-free line, 369-6060. Call right now. Choose your favorite one. KFRC. We got the OJs taking on the Exorcist, or you vote real fast. Shana at 224.
The champion.
Well, one-time winner Exorcist got beat out. I mean, by no close margin either. The OJs are taking over with Backstabbers. KFRC with Shana continuing the battle of the hits with the current champ. OJs and Backstabbers are going to have the challenger coming up next. I live.
KFRC.
Fine, Family Stone. KFRC, this could be a close one. We've got the challenger Dance to the Music by Sly up against the champ. Backstabbers, you call in from the city at 478-3111 for your choice.
KFRC.
KFRC, as the battle of the hits continues, who will it be, the champ, Backstabbers, or the challenger? Dance to the Music. We'll find out in just a minute. Good morning, it's 2:40.
The challenger.
We've got Buffalo Springfield up against Sly Stewart, the Family Stone. You call in your vote right now for the winner from Danville at 933-2121. It's toll-free.
There's something happening here.
KFRC. Get on the phones, vote for your favorite, either Buffalo Springfield up against the current champ, Sly and the Family Stone, and Dance to the Music. Call from Oakland, 762-1500.
Call Pinelli's.
Flowerland reminds you that Mother's Day is coming up real fast, and if you order flowers before May 7th, Pinelli's will sweeten your gift with a free box of candy. I can get into that. Pinelli's is as close as your phone and even accepts credit cards on phone-in orders. Call now or visit them any day of the week at 8th and Clement in San Francisco.
Call Pinelli's. KFRC.
Well, what I was going to say was, if you want a free battle roster of this weekend's favorites, all you have to do is send us a legal-sized stamped self-addressed envelope and we'll mail it to you.
HJ keeps the cash coming. Just listen. That's how to win very soon. Southland weather, fair skies, a high of near 90 today. Another nice one. And for the weekend, some coastal fog, otherwise clear with highs in the mid-80s. It's 67 downtown, in the valley 69, 62 in Orange County. Here in Hollywood, 65 degrees. HJ. I know Charlie Van Dyke's on his way here to the station, ready to collect his hickey. Doesn't he know I'm not like that? KHJ. Listen, before you have to get out there and face all that traffic and everything, why don't you just give me a call and reserve a song with me? LA, you can call at 520-1976, Orange County, 635-0510. KHJ, the South End source of concert news. Just call the KHJ Concert Connection, 520-9393. KHJ. Seems only appropriate that the eyes should have it, even if they are lion eyes. Shana with the Eagles at 24 before Charlie at 6, and somebody on the telephone. KHJ.
This is KHJ.
Yes, it is.
Oh, good. Did I make it in time?
For what?
For the prize you're giving away.
Well, I'm not giving away a prize now.
Well, you're not.
No.
So what are you giving away?
Listen, I'm not that nice. I can't be giving away things all the time.
My goodness, I thought I was winning something here.
Oh, listen, I do have something. I do have something here. Charlie Van Dyke, you want him?
Sure, I'll take Charlie Van Dyke.
What will you do with a Charlie Van Dyke?
I don't know.
He makes a great placemat, you know.
Okay, good.
Okay, we'll send him over right away.
You don't even know where I'm at.
You can pick him up. He's at COD, okay?
COD?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
KHJ, 90 before Charlie at 6, and it's an awfully hard thing to do this early in the morning, but you could try it anyway. You should be dancing. It's Shana with the Bee Gees. You'll hear about living truthfully in a special lecture at Montebello Adult School. It's happening soon to help you improve the quality of your life. KHJ. I may not be a white boy, and I can play that funky music, and besides, I have friends in Detroit who will hurt you if you bother me. It's Shana doing it for you at 15 before Charlie at 6. Now, it's time for this again. If you're an all-out barbecue enthusiast, you could be faced with a problem in your lifetime. A minor one, but a problem nonetheless. This time of the year, after months of outdoor cooking, you may be in a quandary as to what next for your barbecue. Well, how long has it been since you've barbecued pork chops, good thick pork chops, or a boneless pork roast, or how about a pork steak? Why do they always do this to me? They always make me eat these. There's a pork steak. There's nothing like pork for barbecuing to a deliciously tempting goodness if you keep two things in mind. One, to retain the tenderness of the pork, take off the wrapper. Second, cook it slowly as far as possible from the coals. And two, make sure that in the first place that the pork is from Farmer John, for heaven's sakes. No other is so flavorful. For only Farmer John is strictly fresh eastern corn-fed pork. The only pork brought out here live and killed right here. Dressed fresh locally. All the rest has been shipped in frozen or in cold storage. So always ask for Farmer John pork by name. Then enjoy the only fresh pork ever to win a gold medal at the California State Fair. Farmer John fine products are available at your favorite markets. About being a highly intelligent newsman that you are, what is your opinion on the boneless pork situation?
Oh, I think it's delicious. I really do.
I need some, I think.
Well, we can have dinner at breakfast time.
Okay.
95.5 KLOS, Quality Rock for Southern California. There's one from a few years back. Steve Miller and the band with Fly Like an Eagle. And Badfinger, Baby Blue, are at 6:33 a Wednesday morning. You're with Shuck and China. There you go. We've got our switch
Shuck and
for...
jive, I think that goes.
That's what it is. Hi, I'm Joan Rivers. Also, a little later on, we'll be drawing entries for our Springs, Flings, Skidding, Fling.
Thanks, Joan.
I love this. I love this promotion. Our Bruce Springsteen Fling Ski trip.
Take three.
Let me read it right off the paper here.
A dirt biker in Boston sucked one of those things into his lung, and it took surgery to get it out.
I'll try it. That'll help you along
I
a little
have
bit.
one in my lung. That's why I can't pronounce it. Well, we're giving away one of those things, you know.
You're in trouble now, Shana.
Okay.
Come on, straight and narrow.
Okay, take 4. Sometime later on, we'll be drawing entries for our Spring Fling ski trip to Park City, Utah. Thank you. KLOS.
Now, for example, I know you're a sushi fan.
Yeah, I do like sushi and sashimi a lot.
I know you hang out at all those sushi bars and stuff, making crude jokes in Japanese, but
I like to throw them at people.
Sushi, yeah, it's a good thing. It is a nice
sticks with
feel
the
to
rice.
it when
Yeah.
it sticks, exactly. But I've got something here about sushi that's going to just blow your socks off.
Will I get sick?
Maybe. It depends how many of them you eat, because this is about Swiss sushi. These raw fish aren't raw fish at all. They're made from chocolate and marzipan.
Marzipan.
Yeah, it looks exactly like sushi, except it's
candy?
chocolate and made
Ooh, why would they want
marzipan.
candy to look like dead fish?
Beats
Chuck?
me.
I'm
You'll have
asking you
you'll
an
have
important question.
I think you'll have to ask another source here.
95.5 KLOS playing quality rock and roll. Shh. You can hear the difference. Listen. No, that's not it. Now stop it.
Oh, sorry, I just going through a newspaper.
6:04, Shana and Chuck here with you on a Friday morning already, the last day of February.
Boy, this week and this month actually went real fast. And so does
it
this
really did.
year. Can you believe it's almost 1987? Oh, wait.
I know, no,
wrong
that's
script, wrong
almost.
script.
Yes, we saved that for July, I think. Okay, that was the latest from Blue Oyster Cult, their new album out, and the album is called Club Ninja. And we also heard from the fabulous Thunderbirds. Isn't that great, too? Tough Enough?
I like that one.
And One More Night from Phil Collins. And that's the kind of stuff we have all day for you. Those 3 songs over and over again.
Sometimes backwards, sometimes forwards, but you'll hear them.
Okay, I'm going to give you these phone numbers here. We have some people on the switchboard, Anna Lee and Hal. Is that right, Hal?
Hell.
They're not. Oh, you know what? What the problem is, they're not listening to me in there.
No,
They don't listen to my show.
They've got it tuned to that other guy.
Before we go on, I want to thank Mary Crowley of Sherman Oaks.
Now, why would you want to do that?
For no apparent reason, Chuck, and I think that's good enough. It's time for Midday Request. I want to thank you for phoning, faxing, and writing in. We got a call from Steve, who's at home today in Anaheim, kind of roasting. Wanted to hear the Doors and Light My Fire. Kind of apropos, Steve. And you got it on 97.1 KLSX, classic rock for Southern California. Hi, KLSX.
Hi, this is Debbie from Denver.
Debbie from Denver?
Yeah.
The Deb from Den?
Yeah.
How are ya?
I'm fine. A little warm.
Yeah? You picking us up pretty good out there or what?
Well, actually, I'm out here vacationing.
You are where?
In Westminster.
Hey, vacation capital of the world. Westminster, yeah. Well, Deb, you party girl, what can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to hear Rocky Mountain Way by Joe Walsh.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay, you miss back home?
Actually, not really.
All right, we'll give you some Joe Walsh there, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Have a good vacation.
Thanks.
Okay, bye, Deb.
Bye-bye.
97.1 KLSX, classic rock for Southern California and Westminster. KLIT Glendale, proudly serving North Hollywood and Buena Park. It's a little before 8 o'clock. Good morning, it's Shana.
101.9
Fleetwood Mac, Little Eyes. I might it's 101.9 K-Light. And the latest from Cher. Well, I can think of one or two other places you might go looking for it. Definitely, though, in the Kiss. That's Cher with the Shoot Shoot song. On Light Hits 101.9, K-Light wrapping up another 40 minutes of Light Hits in a row, and you can count on me to do it again at 20 minutes before 9 o'clock. We're waking up here. It's 21 minutes after 8. Shana with you until noon today. It's kind of hard to wake up when you got all this fog and stuff. We have a weather update for you in just a little bit. And congratulations to Pauline Balke of Anaheim. It was worth getting up early for. She just won the new George Michael cassette, Listen Without Prejudice, Volume 1. It's a free music weekend. We've got cassettes and CDs to give away all weekend long. So be listening for anything by Hall & Oates. The next time you hear it, be the 7th caller, and we'll get you their latest featuring the song So Close. So be listening for that. It'll be coming up real soon. K-Light wants you to remember that children of divorce need relationship with both parents. If you're a divorced father having problems, call the National Fathers Organization, toll free 1-800-722-FAIR. K-Light says a lot for Southern California.
all the time. Weekend weather.
We got a lot of fog out there, so be careful when you're cruising around. Overcast this morning, partly cloudy later on today with highs around 70. It'll be cloudy again tonight, lows in the 50s, and cloudy and cooler tomorrow with a 20% chance of showers. Right now it's 58 in Santa Ana, 57 in Long Beach, and 57 degrees in Hollywood with Mariah Carey on
101.9.
You're listening to FM 89.3 KPCC, and you heard Steve Earle and the V-Roys with Johnny Too Bad, also a great live version of the Gary Moore classic. Still Got the Blues for You from Blues Alive, and Abra Moore with a tune from her Strangest Places CD and Four Leaf Clover. And this is Shana with you on a beautiful Thursday evening after a hot day, and my in-studio guest is blues great Joe Louis Walker. Welcome to KPCC.
Hello, Shana.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Cooling down a little bit?
Yeah, it's nice in here. It's hot outside.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's wonderful to have you here. I've heard so much about you and heard your music for so many years. When you have somebody like this in studio, it's hard to say, well, what have you been up to? You've got such a long history, and we want to cover a little bit of that and talk about your new CD, which is absolutely fabulous. I thought maybe I could take Bonnie Raitt's place with an accordion instead of the slide guitar, but I don't think that's going to work this time.
Next time.
Next time.
I've never seen nobody play a slide on accordion.
I know. I can slide pretty well. You got to
right.
watch me. Doesn't it seem to you there's been a great resurgence in blues? I mean, you see it more and more on just, regular radio airplay, for example, like the Johnny Langs, these young people, and Boz Scaggs going back to his blues roots with his latest CD, and Van Morrison, John Lee Hooker. That's Eric Clapton and Cream here on Friday the 13th. Shana in for Patty Peach. Loving the rock and roll here on 93.1 Arrow 93. Freddie Mercury and Queen on 93.1 Arrow 93. Wrapping up another long block of rock and roll classics. Some great tunes there. Bohemian Rhapsody, Bargain from The Who. A little rock and roll for you this early Friday morning. Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo with Rick Derringer. I Love Rock and Roll from Joan Jett. Pretty Woman, Ramblin' Man, and White Room from Cream. Starting things out with Danny Martinez. Wrapping them up with here, Shana, in for Patty Peach.
Hope you're doing well. Did you check out the sky? If you're up and about, we've got a half moon floating out there in clear skies, finally. And it is the morning of Friday the 13th, which could be some very good luck for everybody. We got the weekend coming up, holiday weekend. And I hope you're doing well. Got some great music coming up, some Police for Burbank in just a few minutes. And we want to invite you to join Aero 93 this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for the Big Brother auditions being held at the Columbia Square parking lot. That is located at 6121 Sunset Boulevard. You can stop by the Aero booth for your chance to win tickets to the LA Extreme's first playoff game. It's coming up this Sunday, yes, on Easter, believe it or not, but we got some die-hard Extreme fans out there that would love to go. Their first playoff game is happening Sunday, and also a chance to get tickets to see Joe Jackson in concert April 16th at the John Anson Ford Theater. It's all coming up in another great block of rock and roll classics next. I just love when he hits those high notes. Another long block of rock and roll classics here in the early Friday morning with Shana in for Patty Peach. It's Beatles on 93.1 Aero, 93.1 Aero 93.